you're probably average. And people hear average and kind of take it as an insult. But just speaking statistically, you're probably of average height and average weight and average IQ and average overall. The average person is average. And the reason why I say that is because if you are an average person, but you want to become exceptional, you cannot do so by just waiting for things to happen. Exceptions don't make the rule. There will be people out there in the world who are extremely talented. They're just gifted. They just have an ability to do something. Without the hard work required, they can reach tremendous heights. But the likelihood is that's not you. Exceptions don't make the rule. Which means if you are an average person and you want to get an above average salary and achieve above average things and progress in your life beyond what the average person does, you need to do above average things. You can no longer just be the norm because the norm is average. And I don't think there's anything particularly wrong about being average. Most of us are average by default. But if your goal is to progress, if your goal is not to be average but to be exceptional, then you can't just do that by expecting things to happen. You have to push forward. If the average person does an X amount of work, you have to do double. You have to do much more than the average person. And even then, there will be people who are much more talented than you. And if they put half the amount of work in that you do, they might get double the results. But exceptions don't make the rule. And you're probably not part of that group. There are kids out there who are richer than most people in the world just because they grew up in a certain family. But if you want to become wealthy, the likelihood is if you're not born into it, you're going to need to work hard at something and be exceptional at something. And you cannot do that by not giving it your all. And if that means that you no longer live a normal life, then that's good. That's a sign that you're becoming a person who's no longer average. And people may look at that and look at it as something abnormal. But abnormal is good in a sense because you don't want to be normal. So if you're a person who's progressing in their life and you're pushing yourself really hard and people are looking at you in a strange manner, then I hope if your goal is to be exceptional, that this motivates you, this pushes you, and it shows you that you're on the right path. Exceptions don't make the rule. If you want to be exceptional, you have to do exceptional things. And if you're an average person, it means you have to push yourself much further than the average person does. That's just life.